Hey Leo, it's Yaya, about to give you another reading. How you guys doing? I waited for like a while to do you guys a reading again because I just want to see, like, you know, if the energy would shift or whatever, you know what I mean? But I'm excited. When I was saging and cleansing the house, I got somebody doesn't have any more fucks to give. I mean, that's what I heard, okay? And somebody's fire is totally out. I'm hearing, like, your doppelganger. Somebody who wants to be you so bad, okay? Like, they're just done. There's nothing left. Like, nostalgia, I just heard. Yeah, I got the 5 of Cups earlier when I was saging and cleansing. Okay. Somebody's just out of time. Energy, I just heard. It's like over for somebody, okay? Yeah, Spirit just said, collective, Leo is not going back to the past. You could be dealing with another fire sign. They're not going back to the past. That's it. It's over. It's over. Hold on, guys. That's better. Yeah, it's over. Okay. I didn't get nothing through, like, pre-shuffle. Nothing. I got a lot of downloads, though. Okay. A lot. Hope you guys are doing well. I can feel the energy. You guys are doing good. Like I always tell you guys, like, you know, usually when I'm channeling, I channel other people's energy in your energy. You know, people that are, you know, still thinking about you or talking about you or whatever, okay? That's what kind of reader I am. All right, so let's see what's up. The number 7 could be significant. Leo, I missed you. Somebody's on the cusp. Like Cancer? Yeah. July, I just heard. All right, so we got clairvoyant. Someone claims to have ability to see or know things beyond normal perception. Fake tarot reader? That's what's going on in collective energy right now, actually. A lot of fake tarot readers are getting exposed. A lot of, Spirit just said, a lot of fraudulent people are getting exposed. Fraudulent. Fate. You can turn your life in the direction you want it to go. That's what you've been doing, Leo? Just like candy. Someone's just too sweet. Somebody has their eye on someone. The number 9 or 51 could be significant. Or I just heard 15. Atlanta, pop and music networking. Somebody is like visiting Atlanta. Or it could be family members that are visiting you from Atlanta. Do not enter. Trust your discernment. Don't let people in that no longer serve you, number 1. Number 2, like, we're not doing that. I know that. Spirit said that before I started reading, when I was saging. We're not letting people from the past. But use your discernment when it comes to new people. I just heard party. If you're at a party, like pretty soon you're going to be partying or something, you're going to a party or a wedding or something like this. If you don't feel comfortable, just leave. Just leave. Authority in reverse. Your boss, you're the boss or boss up. Somebody lost their spiritual ranking. If they even had any in the first place. Maybe they were like, you know, I'm hearing spell work. Maybe they were using your spiritual rank, like, you know, it was never theirs. But they've lost it. Yeah. Because I told you in the beginning before I started reading, when I was saging and cleansing and praying, You know, somebody is totally out of fire. That's it. They don't have any, like, they have nothing. Somebody is like, they've lost their job, they've lost their house, they've lost their car, they've lost their money, they've lost. Somebody is really, really in a bad state. And they would love nothing more but for you to let your guard down so that they can get some of that good karma. Use your discernment. Substance abuse, somebody is like drinking themselves to death, I heard. Because that's all they can afford. That's what I fear is funny. Somebody used to do like pills or like cocaine. Hope I don't get flagged for this. Okay? But yeah, somebody used to use like other substances, but they can't afford anything but alcohol now. I'm getting like the shots. This morning when I was walking my dog, I saw one in the grass. So that's all somebody can afford now? But they're drowning themselves in that kitchen witch. Someone's a horrible cook. Or this bitch or whoever this bitch could be a man or a female. Their spell work is not working anymore. That's what I'm getting. Or somebody's a really horrible cook. Evil. Someone's coming for you to do you harm. That was in reverse as well. Somebody can no longer do you harm, Leo. You are protected. I'm hearing family members again. Creativity. Whatever you're creating is a game changer. Somebody's creating something that has never been done before. Yeah, Spirit just said keep going. Somebody writes books. Cook, start eating healthier meals or snacks. This was in reverse. Somebody is like, they can't even afford to eat. Somebody's homeless? Damn, somebody is really fucked up right now. Spirit just said without you. Self-loathing. It came out in reverse. Rid yourself of fear and doubt. Now is the time. Yeah, it came out in reverse. You are no longer in fear. I just heard you're fearless. You're fearless? Why did I just get in my mind's eye? I just got like a drag queen or somebody that cross dresses. They're no longer scared. They're just walking around like that. Okay now. Okay now. The pill. Stop drowning yourself in sorrow and heal your addictions. I just said somebody was doing pills. I just said that. Quiet. You've gone silent on people from your past. You're not doing that anymore. The number 5 or 87 could be significant. Somebody's grandmother is 87 years old. You could be dealing with a Virgo. So what? You could give a fuck what anyone thinks. I know that's right. That's Leo energy all the way. All the way. One more. Tell the truth. Somebody wants to tell you the truth about something. Somebody wants to come clean about something. It's somebody from your past. Okay, so that's probably going to be like their fucking excuse of why they want to talk. I got to tell you something. You could be dealing with the Aries. Or another fire sign. I said that earlier. All right. Let's see. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I want to see what's going on here. My Leo rising is popping. Shit, I don't know. Lately, my Pisces in my chart, it's been actually really, I've been feeling that. I've been feeling that side of myself. I'm not gonna tell you too much about me. I'm saying my Pisces in my chart, it's been popping a little bit. I've been like realizing that it's a lot. Like I know when I was going through the dark night of the soul and when I was under like spell work and shit like that it wasn't really like, it was masked. Like they did that on purpose. They want to mask that part of me, but that's okay because it was supposed to go down like that. It's supposed to go down like that. Okay. Spirit guides, gods, goddesses, angels, ancestors, thank you so much for letting me channel for Leo. All the negative energy was sent back already. Yeah, by your hands. Thank you. Ashe. yeah, I'm excited to do this reading because I haven't done it in a while. And I said I was going to wait, just like Aries. I was like, I'm going to wait for a long time, at least a week, you know, just to see if the energy is going to shift or whatever. Meanwhile, I know you guys are doing good, so I know it. So we got too soon. Somebody's getting like a marriage proposal, I just heard. And it's like too soon. They're like, no, it's too soon. Some dude told me he loved me the other day. I'm like, are you stupid? Criticizing. I just walked away. I was like, expectations. Somebody is the son to somebody. I just heard that. Aww. Aww. Fear loneliness. Incomplete. That comes out for you guys sometimes. Tolerating abuse. Changing them. Getting hurt. Whoa. That's probably enough. So then we got procrastinate, judgment, anxiety, and body shame. Alrighty. Hold on, guys. This is like, my thing is, hold on, guys. I just had to fix my my spread here. I'm getting that song by Kanye West, When It All Falls Down. That's what I'm getting. I just used these. All right, so which one should I use now? Spirit said pull one more. That's why I grabbed this deck again. Untrue stories. Somebody can't like use you as a scapegoat anymore. I mean, why were they doing that in the first place? Is my question. But you know, whatever. We come here for clarity. Okay. All right. So we have too soon. You get too serious too soon. Get to know each other before committing. Yeah. Somebody is like trying to like maybe rush you into a relationship, and you're like, no, I'm not doing that. Somebody wants a commitment, and you're like, you know, I don't want. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Somebody wants to sleep with you. Let's just be blunt. Somebody wants to sleep with you, and you're like, hell no. Okay, that's what that is. Commitment, my ass. My mother would say, commitment, my foot. Okay, yeah, somebody's trying to gaslight you or whatever. It's not working. It's not working. Somebody's trying to get you to go back to the past. You might be dealing with Aries or Sagittarius or another Leo. Okay, that's what that is. I can feel the energy. Oh, one more shuffle. Spirit said one more shuffle. Dang. Somebody doesn't want this message to come out. I'm gonna do one more just to be safe. There we go. All right. Leo spirit. Yeah, somebody's trying to like shove you. I just heard shove you into like a commitment, but you're like, I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, with the Chariot. Somebody's like rushing in to try to make you, you know, it's like this. It's like somebody just really wants you to go back to the past where maybe you were like compromising or something like that, or maybe you were settling or something, but you're not doing that. Seven of Cups. Exactly. I mean, I can't make it up. Somebody wants to go back to like an abusive relationship, or they were expecting you to do that, because we have expectations here. But we have criticizing your partner as driving them away. Focus on their good qualities. Page of Wands. That's your energy. Yeah, somebody was criticizing you in the past. Meanwhile, you're working on yourself, or you have worked on yourself. Good job. Good job, Leo. Yeah, I just heard nothing can hold me back. Are you the King of Cups? Or the King of Cups is coming in because you worked on yourself? You worked on your healing? Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. Okay. You're on the uprise. Leo, you're on like another glow up, yet another glow. People do not like this. They're watching this shit. They do not like this. It's yet another, people are like, yeah, oh my God, yet another glow up? Another one? I mean, can't they just mind their business? No. Spirit just said no right away. No. These people are so bored. And they're boring. I'm actually really getting tired of reading on them because they always come up. But, you know, like I said earlier, we are here for clarity. That's what we're trying to do, is get clarity here. To give us signs and synchronicities or how to move forward. Right? Yeah. Expectations. When you expect too much, no one measures up. Ditch your list and want what's real. Okay. Somebody in your energy, it feels like, and this is a good person. Okay, I think the King of Cups. Somebody is looking at you, but it's like they have never dealt with somebody like you before. But they're starting to see you for who you really are, which is like worthy of everything. That's what I just heard. Everything. Somebody looks at you like you're everything. Wow. Okay, Leo. Okay. That's nice. Somebody looks at you like you're everything. The Hierophant. Somebody wants to marry you. Somebody looks at you like wifey material or husband material. Wow. Okay. Who, this King of Swords? Or somebody's talking about you. Yeah, this person knows that if they actually, you know, take initiative towards you and they come to, or, okay, so they know. Now they know. I just heard now they know. That if they actually take initiative towards you, their whole life is going to change. I'm getting the World card. And it's like, they know that it's going to be a different scenario. Like, it's going to be different. Okay, this whole thing, this whole new love scenario, I'm getting the Two of fucking Cups now. This whole new scenario that's going to happen for you, Leo, you've never actually expected this, because we're clarifying expectations, and you never thought this would ever happen. Some of you have given up on love. Some of you have given up on love. But this is going to be a whole different dynamic. Like, your life is going to change. I'm getting the World card again. Your whole life is going to change. Fear loneliness. You stay in bad relationships because you are alone. Because you are lonely. Be okay with being by yourself. Yeah. We are definitely being okay with being by ourselves. Okay? Self-love. I'm getting self-love. Somebody hates this. They never thought you were going to actually love yourself. Like, which is so weird. But whatever. Okay? The Two of Swords in reverse. Okay? You don't want to compromise. You'd rather be alone. That's a really good energy. You'd rather be alone than compromise. I feel you. Like I always tell y'all, I'll be alone for the rest of my damn life. I don't give a damn. Okay? So this is putting somebody in the Nine of Swords. But you don't care. You don't care. You're like, I don't care. Okay? The Page of Cups. They want to come give you some kind of page. Okay? Yeah, the devil wants to give you a fucking page. Get the fuck out of here. Collective energy is not like divine. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Divine collective energy is not going back to the past. We don't give a fuck what we had with y'all in the past. We don't care. Y'all the ones can't move on. Go in the corner and suck your thumb. Yo, I used to have a cousin. You could be dealing with the Pisces. She sucked her thumb for like until we were like in 7th grade. But I know now that she, you know, has some kind of mother wound or a father wound or something. Because she had to soothe herself, right? But how you suck your thumb until you're in 7th grade? Because you need heal. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. You need to heal yourself. That's why. Yeah, she had buck teeth. I remember she was. Anyways, incomplete. You want someone who completes you, but you need to be whole on your own. Okay. That reminds me of the Uncrustable commercial. Yeah, everybody knows that Leo, they can see it. Leo is strong, okay? Leo's strong, resilient, okay? Somebody's mad about this. I don't understand that. I don't understand it. They need to mind their own business. Spirit just said their business is you. So they are minding their business. Damn. It's 10 of Pentacles. Somebody doesn't want you to get this, but you're going to get it. They're so worried about this. Why are they so focused on the collective's life? Because they're bored and they don't want you to have it because they know how good your love is. That's what it is. They know how valuable you are. And the enemy knows if you actually get with your person, it's done for them. But I keep saying this. I've been saying this for like the last month. This is what's going on though. They can't stop it. And we are definitely not going back to the past. That's exactly what the enemy wants. We're not doing it. Tolerating abuse. Any kind of abuse is not okay. You deserve someone who treats you well. Yeah, exactly. Okay? We're not doing it. We're not doing it. They're out of smoke, I just heard. The smoke and mirrors are clear. I just heard that. Yeah. Taking a leap of faith. Who's taking a leap of faith? I just heard it to the sun. Yeah. You guys have been doing so many things to heal yourself that the devil can't penetrate this shit. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm very proud of you. Okay. With the Page of Swords. Look at her in the card. She's like working on her. It's like she's doing shadow work. Okay? While somebody else is talking shit. Yeah, somebody's definitely still trying to look into your life. Yeah, somebody's definitely still trying to look into your life. They're not finding anything. I just heard Leo has nothing to hide. Who's an open book? Somebody's an open book? They ain't got nothing to hide? Changing them, yeah, I bet. Trying to change someone never works. Accept them as they are or move on. Somebody is like, they can't, there's nothing else these people can do. I'll be so glad when they're out of our energy. Spirit just said they'll never be out of your energy. They're always going to be there. But they can't come towards you. The Eight of Wands in reverse. They can't come towards you. Okay? They can't even travel towards somebody doesn't have a car. They're on foot. Yeah, somebody lives from a distance from you. They can't even come see you. They can't even come, and they're blocked. With the Ace of Swords. Somebody's having mental clarity about who you really are. All right, so then we have getting hurt. All love comes with a risk of losing it. Don't be afraid to take. Don't be afraid to floss. Take a chance. Okay. I don't don't know. I'm getting like the person that wants to come towards you is afraid that you're gonna diss them. Yeah, they want it. It's the Ace of Wands. That's your energy. New romance. Yes, the urge to create. Somebody wants to they want to come towards you, but they feel like you're gonna diss them. You're gonna hurt them. The Nine of Wands. That's your energy as well. Okay. Somebody's gonna have to be really brave to come towards you. I don't know. I'm like this. If you've done your shadow work, okay, and you're on the up and up, and you're not trying to hurt I just said Aries. You might be dealing with an Aries. If you're not trying to hurt Leo, then I mean, what do I always tell you guys? The worst thing that can happen is you'll die. You're not gonna die. If you get rejected, you're not gonna die. All right, hold on one second. Yeah, you're gonna keep breathing, so I wouldn't really put too much emphasis on that. Okay, how are you? Procrastinate. Don't make someone wait around too long or they may give up on you. Yeah, I can't make it up. Okay, I can't make it up. Okay. That's another thing somebody's fearing. If they don't come towards you, that you might move on, or you might somebody else might come into the picture or something like this. Yeah. Who's looking at the Queen of Wands, or is that you? That might be you, Leo. Okay. The Queen of Wands, a feisty one. Okay. Somebody's an entrepreneur. So somebody wants to come towards you, but they're procrastinating. Those flipped out. These three cards flipped out. But the Ten of Swords. Somebody's in the Ten of Swords. Over the Queen of Wands? I don't know. Maybe they're stressed out because they know you're not coming back. Somebody's arguing and fighting about this. I'm getting somebody is still hung up on the Queen of Wands. And they're procrastinating on coming towards you because they know that you're not going to take them back. Somebody's pissed about this. And the reason why is because you took your power back. Okay? Yeah, okay, so procrastinate. Okay, Spirit just said this. Somebody slept on the damn Queen of Wands. Somebody slept on her. And now they're in the Ten of Swords. And they're arguing with who? Okay, they're arguing with themselves, I guess. Because this person doesn't want them back. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Like they're trying to get you back somehow because they're trying to work on themselves. Or they're going to tell you they're working on themselves. I'm getting the Knight of Swords in reverse. Or, no, I'm sorry, the King of Swords in reverse. Like a liar. Okay? Judgment. Don't be too quick to count someone out. Be open and give them a fair chance. Somebody wants you to give them a chance. It could be the past person. It could be a new person. If it's the past person, we're not doing that. Yeah, past person. Past person. They really want you to give them another shot. Yeah, I can't make it up. See? Can't make it up. Leo collective, divine Leo collective is not going back to the past. I'm going to keep saying it. Anxiety. You are afraid to get too close. You are afraid to get close to someone. They are scared to give them a chance. Yeah. Somebody's like super like scared of getting close to you, or at least like they're scared to initially approach you in the first place. Leo, you are looking like real shiny right now. You are looking real shiny right now. They are just so intimidated. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's super intimidated. Because you're self-sufficient. Okay, there's a difference between being like, wanting a relationship and needing a relationship. Or wanting money. Or needing money. Or wanting new shoes. or needing new shoes. You feel what I'm saying? Wants and needs are so totally different. Okay? Leo might not need a relationship, but they might want one. Okay? That's why you can't be gaslit. That's exactly why you can't be gaslit. Okay? Yeah, this King of Wands in reverse. You might be dealing with another fire sign. Okay? This motherfucker is a fucking lying ass, bitch ass dude. Okay? Maybe that's why the hell they're not approaching your ass, because they know that you know they're a liar. Okay? Body shame. You feel unattractive to others. Work on accepting yourself, flaws, and all. Somebody doesn't want to go within. They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. Damn, that's a lot. Yeah, I keep looking over at this devil card. The Wheel of Fortune. Once somebody accepts who they are, everything's going to change. Like, their whole life is going to change. Okay? Somebody has to accept themselves for who they are. See, that's the thing. If you don't accept yourself for who you are, nobody else is going to accept you for who you are. That's it. That's it. I mean, that's common sense, I think. But, you know, common sense is not common. Not anymore, anyways. Yeah, the Sun card. I just said it. Once you accept yourself for who you are, somebody else can accept you for who you are. Okay? Shit will be illuminated to you and to everybody else. The Seven of Wands. Okay? That's your energy? It's like somebody always put on a mask in the past, or their energy was cloaked. So now that the masks are off and somebody's energy is illuminated with the Sun card, it's a go. I just heard. Spirit just said it. It's a go. How do you know that somebody's not going to love you for who you are if you don't give it a chance? You don't know until you actually try. Untrue stories. Somebody can't lie about you anymore. You tell yourself bad things. Change your stories. And see the good that can happen. Somebody is working on, like, telling themselves good things. Like, I always say that. Like, I never, even if there's a bad thought that comes to my mind, I don't say it out loud. Because never forget, the enemy's always listening. Spirit's listening all the time too. But when the enemy hears you say something horrible, especially about yourself, they will use that shit against you. It's usually through friends and family or whatever. Okay? It could be a stranger. It could be a stranger. Like the other day, I was at Walmart, and there was these two girls, and I'm not gonna lie. Immediately, I said something bad in my head, but I didn't say it out loud, of course. Okay, I'm going back to my truck, right? And they're coming out of their truck. So you know what I did is I flipped my mind. I'm still doing work too. Okay, I flipped my mind and I said, everybody's beautiful in their own way. And then one of the girls goes, oh my God, your hair's so beautiful. Did you just get it done? And I was like, no, I own a hair salon. She was like, oh, you got a card? You feel what I'm saying? The Eight of Swords. Exactly. You don't have to be stuck if you don't want to. You could just get out of it. If you want to, yeah. Do your healing work. Okay? Alright, let's clarify some more. What do I want to use? My favorite deck. Alright, so yeah. Somebody really wants you to, like, we're not going back to the past. I'm gonna keep saying it. We're not going back to the past. No. You should probably move on. Okay. Ugh. Anyways, somebody wants you to take a karmic offer. They're coming in fast. With the 7 of Cups. They know you have like options. That's why they're coming in quick or whatever. Okay. But you're like, no, I'm good. I'm working on myself. No, thank you. Okay. No, thank you. I'm all set. Criticizing. Somebody used to always talk shit about you to your face, or they want you to feel some kind of way about yourself or something like this. But with the Page of Wands, you started off anew. Now this King of Cups is coming in. Now this King of Cups is coming in. After you changed your mindset about yourself. I just heard somebody's family members were trying to make them feel low. But once you change what, yeah, you're fine. After the heartache, you're fine. See, this card is the same as in this deck. It's the same as a 10 of Swords. But it says everything is fine on the bottom of, like, right here. Everything is fine. Because you've healed yourself. Yeah, somebody's family members were. Ugh, somebody's mother was doing spell work on them since they were a child. Wow. How dare she? Expectations. When you expect too much, no one measures up. Ditch your list. Want what's real. Yeah, somebody has been doing their shadow work, okay, with the King of Swords. Now they're speaking their truth. Now they're speaking their truth. I just heard nobody could stop them from speaking their truth. Somebody was silenced in the past by their family members. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody was hindering them in their family. I just heard mother again, okay? They stopped a lover from coming in. They didn't want their person to love. They didn't want their person to love them. Somebody might have met a girlfriend or a boyfriend, like a parent. Might have met a girlfriend or a boyfriend of yours, and they stunted that growth on purpose. I mean, I'm not sure why. Who knows why people do shit like this? Yeah, now this person's like, they're fighting and arguing now. They're like, how dare you? So somebody found out that's what was going on. Somebody found out about that shit. Fear of loneliness. You stay in bad relationships because you're lonely. Be okay with being by yourself. Yeah. Somebody's forced to go into hermit mode. The 2 of Swords in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to compromise. And that's why somebody's in the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords. Self-imprisonment. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, somebody is in grief. Because you don't want to compromise. The Page of Cups. Someone's like in all new energy here, okay? The devil is in the way, like always. Like always, yes. I can't look at this shit. Look what just came out. So somebody's pissed off, so because you don't want to compromise, okay? And then the devil was here, and then the 10 of Swords, and then the devil again himself. This motherfucker. They're so mad. Like I'm telling you, like I was saying in the beginning of the reading, somebody's so pissed off that you are not going back to the past. Why would you want to go back to this? It's a fuck no. It's a fuck no. Somebody's gonna be like without anything for the rest of their lives because they chose the devil, number 1. Number 2, they hurt you so bad that now that's all they're gonna get for the rest of their lives. Oh shit, somebody's blaming you for this? So let me get this straight. You put 10 swords in somebody's back, and now that you're going through the shit, now you're blaming somebody else for it. You're blaming the person you put 10 swords in their back, and you're blaming that person. Okay. It doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Yeah, we don't care. We don't care. Incomplete, you want somebody who completes you, but you need to be whole on your own. Yeah. Somebody had the strength to walk away from something. And now they're getting the 10 Pentacles, like it's coming in. Okay. Yeah, that somebody dared to be on their own. They dared to do it. And that leaves somebody out in the cold. Okay. That leaves somebody out in the cold. Yeah, because they need your fucking energy. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, but you're moving on to calmer waters. That's it. That's it. There's nothing they can do to stop you. Okay? Tolerating abuse. Any kind of abuse is not okay. You deserve someone who treats you well. Yeah, even like verbal abuse is not okay. All right. My ex-husband used to say, you could be dealing with a Libra. My ex-husband used to say this. Oh, nobody could ever say that I was like, abusive because I never went to jail for putting my hands on anybody. Blah, 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 blah. But he was very, very verbally abusive, and he was a narcissist, and he used to know how to manipulate things with his words. That's abuse too. Especially if somebody doesn't know they're being abused. I guess he didn't think I was that smart. All right, yeah. You took a leap of faith to go to leave this person, all right? And the Page of Swords. Somebody's still fucking spying on you and shit and talking about you, okay? Talking about your stability. Is that what they're talking about? That's your energy. Somebody's like in a new relationship, or they know a new relationship's coming in. Somebody's doing spell work against this new relationship coming in. Yeah, or they're talking bad about, like, somebody just does not want you to have this new relationship coming in. This King of Cups that's coming in. Somebody is so against that. It doesn't matter. Like, there's nothing they can do. They're out of fire. They can't do anything else. They don't have your energy. That's why. And you know this. You know something is close. Your intuition tells you so. Changing them. Trying to change someone never works. Accept them as they are. Move on. Yeah, they can't come toward you. Somebody doesn't have any vehicle anyways. With the Ace of Swords. Somebody has mental clarity that you're just done. And if they don't, they have it now because they're hearing me say it, okay? We're not going back to the past. Nobody's broken over here anymore. Yeah, that's your worst nightmare. You shouldn't have depended so much on Leo's energy. You shouldn't have done that. Don't be mad now. You could be mad at yourself. I said that earlier. Somebody's mad at themselves. Because they can't blame anybody else. Somebody was putting the blame on you for a while, Leo. But they can't do that anymore. I just heard nobody's listening to that bullshit anymore. Nobody's throwing them a pity party anymore. Okay, yeah. Strength card came out twice. Okay. You had the fucking, knowledge of self, I just heard, to leave this situation behind. Okay. Getting hurt, all that comes with the risk of losing it. Don't be afraid to floss. Take a chance. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. Really, somebody wants to come in, right? The Ace of Wands. Somebody wants to come in new. And then we have the Nine of Wands. That's also your energy. Somebody has to have the courage to approach you. They're afraid of getting hurt. I said this shit earlier. I can't make it up. Somebody is totally afraid that you're going to hurt. You're like, I swear, Leo, you are shining so bright right now. Somebody doesn't think they're good enough for you. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or another fire sign. I just heard Pisces. Hermit mode. Somebody's like, damn, I don't know what to, like, I like I said earlier, take a chance. Somebody doesn't know what to say. Just be honest. If you only have a page, then that's fine. Just say that. Take a chance. Yeah, somebody's like, I just started my duty. Somebody has like child support. Somebody just got divorced or something like that. Like, just be honest, though. Dang, hold on, you guys. A whole deck fell on the ground. Hold on. I just got something really so clear. Okay? Somebody's going to be like, they're going to come in and be like, they're going to apologize. They're going to be like, I'm sorry, I can't give you everything that you want right now, but can we, get to know each other? Okay? And I also got this really clearly. Spirit just said this. It's a test of your character, because this person might be rich. Okay? This person might be rich. They might be loaded. But somebody in the past probably said that you were a gold digger or some shit like this. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Okay, then we have the Judgment. Don't be too quick to count someone out. Be open and give them a chance. Yes, I just said that. The Five of Cups and the Lover's card. Somebody is sick without you right now. Okay? They know they lost. Okay, but you should be giving somebody I'm telling the truth. But you should give somebody a chance. Like, you're gonna have mental clarity anyways. Yeah, you have discernment. You have discernment. You have discernment. Okay? Yeah. You have balance in your own life. So you have discernment. Okay? I think they go hand in hand. Anxiety. Who's that? Anxiety. You are afraid to get close to someone that you're scared to. Give them a chance. The Knight of Pentacles and the King of Wands in reverse. It's like, you're like, well, why should I screw up my happiness? This Knight of Wands in reverse wants you to do that. Somebody's not over there. Or, okay, I'm not going to say they're not over it, but because they are. But they're just afraid that this person might have some characteristics of your ex, or they might trigger you in some way. If somebody's dealing with somebody right now, like if they're in a new relationship, somebody's not sure about it because they are triggered by certain things that the person does. But that's what I'm hearing twin flame. If that's what that is, that just to me, it means that you still have something to work on, number one. Number two, it's helping you heal. Yeah, Spirit just said you're healing each other. So don't give up so easy. Okay? Well, I'm going to say it again. Collective energy, Leo. I just heard all fire signs. I just heard collective energy, yeah. We are not going back to the past. Ever. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody lost their job or whatever. You were this person's like, this past person, yeah, the King of Wands in reverse. It's like they were banking off of what you were doing in the past, but you're not doing that anymore. I just heard sex trafficking. Like, they were like, oh my God, they were doing some nasty things with your photos. That shit's not working nowhere. Somebody's DSEK doesn't get hard anymore. I just heard that. Page of Swords. And that's like their ultimate karma. Yeah. Somebody has proof that you're not sleeping with anyone, Leo. Somebody has proof that you're not doing that shit. That's why they can't use you as a sex thing anymore. That's what I just heard. Body shame. You feel unattractive to others. Work on accepting yourself, flaws and all. Okay, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Sun card and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you are really accepting who you are. Okay, flaws and all. Which is why you're shining so bright with the Sun card. That's why. Your whole life flipped upside down once you started loving yourself. My neighbor, I just saw my neighbor this morning when I was coming home. She was coming home too. And she had like a flower, like a yellow flower. And it's like my favorite flower. It was an orchid. My favorite flower. I love orchids. I don't give a damn what color it is. I love orchids. They're just beautiful, okay? And yeah, it was a yellow one. It was so pretty. It had like little red things in the middle. So pretty. And it's like ever since you've been showing yourself, like, you know, she's like me. She'll buy flowers for herself. And once you start showing yourself that kind of love and support for yourself or whatever, right? Your whole life changes. So that's what you've been doing, Leo, right? The seven of wands. Yeah, that's like a defense mechanism for some of you. Yeah, that's a good. You know what? Football season is back. Go Patriots. I don't give a damn what none of y'all say or whatever, okay? I'm a Patriots fan for life, okay? But I love defense. That's my favorite part of the game. Because if you score 1 point, actually, you can't score 1 point in football. You can score 2, only if you get a touchdown. So yeah, it's 3 points, okay? Field goal. Because you can't score 2. You can't do because they tried to do that the other day on one game. You have to score a touchdown first before you do the 2 extra points. So you have to score 3 points. Okay? But if you score 3 points and you can stop the other team from scoring at all, you win the game. That's why I love defense. So yes, this is a defense mechanism for you, Leo. Loving yourself. So I'm talking about, okay? Yeah, let's put somebody else in the 5 of fucking swords. You're not going back to abuse. You're not doing it. Okay? Yeah, I heard this. Somebody else is being abused because they did it to you. And they're mad at you. I mean, whatever. Okay? Untrue stories. You tell yourself bad things, change your stories, and see the good thing. Yes, exactly. Somebody's been giving themselves positive affirmations. Okay? The 8 of Swords. Oh my God. Somebody else is an 8 of Swords. I'm not laughing at their pain. I'm not laughing at their pain. It's just that they brought this on themselves. You might be dealing with an Aries. Nobody believes the lies that somebody told about you anymore. Okay? Whoever this is, it came on like I'm gonna take it in reverse. It came on the reverse. Whoever this is that was trying to fucking like, you know, paint false narratives or whatever, or spell work or whatever the fuck they were doing, okay? It's just not working. Yeah, the Tower. And the 7 of Swords in reverse, okay? You no longer have to defend yourself against these people. Yeah, victory I just heard, okay? So what's the outcome of this? Oh, I'll use these. Yeah, what's the outcome of this, Spirit? Again, Leo is not going back to the past, ever. Ever. None of that manipulation shit's working. Okay, I just heard beauty spells are backfiring, all types of shit. And they're mad at you. Okay. So, Leo has no emotions for you at all. We don't hate you, we don't love you, we nothing you. How about that? We nothing you. We nothing you? Okay. It's like, we don't care. I still can't get over fear, loneliness. Because with the devil and the fucking 10 of Swords and then the devil again. Like, what's the outcome, Spirit? Yeah, manifesting what you want. That's the outcome. That's the future. Manifesting what you want. Your desires. Somebody's manifesting a lover. I'm getting masculine energy, but it could be anybody. But somebody is like, I just heard masculine again. Yeah. The Hermit. They're figuring out how to approach you. Okay? They're trying to, like, they're manifesting you, but they're, maybe somebody already has their eye on you. Okay? Yeah, they're trying to give you this Ace of Pentacles. Okay? Somebody wants to work with you. Somebody good wants to work with you. Okay. It came out like on the fence. I don't know. I'm gonna take it out. I'll take it out. Okay. I'm just gonna take it out on the upright. Okay. Somebody needs your help. So you're manifesting, thinking about somebody to approach with the Pentacle, and then the Five of Pentacles. Somebody needs your financial help. Somebody needs your financial help. This is the future. Yeah. This fucking group. Somebody, okay, I'm getting a job. They want you back or something. They need your good energy. Yeah. Trying to come towards you quick too. Somebody's gonna move for a job. I just heard that. Ace of Wands, didn't that just come out? No. It was the Ace of Swords or Ace of no, the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new romance coming in. Somebody needs your creative ideas. But like I said in the beginning of the reading, like, somebody has real good discernment and they're not going to just take any offer, okay? It doesn't matter if it's work related or not, okay? With the Page of Swords. I'm sorry, Page of Wands. Yeah. So you have a decision to make? Until you make the decision, somebody's stuck? Somebody really needs your creative ideas right now. I just heard sexually too. Oh my God. Leo. Some of you are celibate. And the fact that you're not having sex, not even with yourself, okay, is putting somebody, like, they were siphoning your energy from that. And the fact that you're not doing that, so yeah, it could be like a sexual thing here too. They need your creative shit. So since you're not doing that, they can't siphon your energy that way. But it could be work related or whatever. That's the outcome. That's the future, I guess, of this reading. Okay. Or that's what's happening next or whatever. A whole bunch of shit wants to come out, but I'm only taking these two. Yeah, it's weighing somebody down. I'm telling you, I can't make it up. It's weighing somebody down. Meanwhile, you're in the sun. Or somebody is being illuminated that you're not going back to the past. I know I said it like fucking 6-7 times in this reading. Okay. Yeah, it's bringing your tower. I can't make it up. Somebody got a reading that was manipulative to make them want to go back to the past, but they're not doing it. They're not doing it. And now they're not watching that reader anymore. I just heard that. Ooh. I don't understand that. I don't get it. It must be over money. It must be over money. Because why would somebody... If somebody has, like, a tarot reading gift, why would they manipulate it? Money. That's the only reason why I can think of, like... I can't think of any other... Yeah, justice. Yeah, a tower is somebody's justice. And you're still getting the Ten of Pentacles. You're still getting it. So they didn't stop anything from happening. Pull a couple of these. So yeah, everything's looking great. my fellow Leos. Everything's looking good. Yeah, you're shining so bright. I just heard that again. You're shining so bright. Yeah. The only reason why people don't approach you is because your light is so bright that they're blinded. They can't even see you. Most people don't know what to say. You can start off with hi. My name is so-and-so. I mean, that's, you know, human interaction 101. Whatever. The people that don't approach you, they're the ones you don't want you to approach. I mean, don't want to approach you. The ones that don't approach, let me start all over. The ones that don't approach you are the ones you don't want to approach you. Trust me, okay? Those are the ones that don't, like, they're just dark. Okay, I mean, that's the bottom line. You don't want them to approach you. All right, so communicate clearly. Yeah, like I said earlier, if you only can offer a page right now, just be honest with Leo and say, I can only offer you a page right now, but I would really love to get to know you, and I want you to get to know me. I feel like this, I feel like that, and I'm telling you the truth. Okay, perfect timing. I feel like this is like a season of like divine beings coming together, like finally actually getting it right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, unlikely that you're coming back to the past. No, if somebody's going back to the past, they are not divine, number one. Number two, they're so not healed. So not healed. Okay. Ask your angels. That's some good advice. Ask your angels. Meditation brings answers. Yeah. Absolutely. Ask for help from others. You might have like a friend group that you trust. I just heard sisters. Reconsider. Somebody actually wants you to reconsider an offer they gave you that you turned down. And like, we're not going back to the past. It's a no. Don't stop. Get it. Let me put some pep in it. No, keep going, okay? Keep going. Look for signs. I've been seeing butterflies everywhere, caterpillars. I seen a falcon today. Beautiful, majestic bird. But this was good overall. Okay. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, Spirit just said nothing can stop you. Nothing can hinder your growth. But you. And then I just heard, but God. For some of you, like, you want to give up so many times, but God. Okay? Yeah, it's not a time to give up now. That's what I just heard. I'm talking to a Leo male. You've been abstinent for a while, and it's like, you know, a lot of karmic ass hoes have been approaching you, and you just know that you shouldn't be doing that. And you're like about to lose your patience. Keep going. She's right around the corner. Don't stop. Worthiness, self-worth, self-respect. Absolutely. You know you deserve better. Happiness, bliss, gratitude. Divine synchronicity, unexpected blessings, hope. Yeah, it's all sun from here. I'm seeing the sun card again in my mind's eye. Okay? Mystery, hidden knowledge, wisdom. I just heard healing. Yeah, like you and your divine partner are going to heal each other. It'll be a lifetime journey of bliss and happiness, and it's not going to be all, like, it's going to be some tears too, but you're going to work through it together. So sweet. Cycles, transition, closure. We're not going back to the past. Authenticity, individuality, self-expression. One more. Freedom, breaking barriers, unleashing potential. Absolutely. So that was a really good reading. I knew it was going to be a good reading. I was excited for it. I was excited for it. Like, I'm waiting for like another 3 or 4 days to do Aries again too. I think I just did Sagittarius like a couple days ago. Could be dealing with a Libra. I said that earlier. Anyways, so yeah, Leo, that was your reading, okay? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I hope this helped out, okay? Hope you got some clarity. I always get excited, and I always know I'm going to get some clarity as well. Like, I always know I'm going to get something, okay, when it pertains to my own life, so. But like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. You might know somebody that needs to hear it. Okay. Everybody needs clarity. All right. So until next time, that was fun, and I'll see you guys next time. All right. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, or whatever. Okay. Later. Mwah.